Okay, today is Bob Seger Day. I've never heard, well, maybe I've heard Bob Seger, but I didn't know. So then when someone's like, oh, Bob Seger, you should listen to Bob Seger. I was like, what's Bob Seger? I mean, like, I've heard the name before, but I can't say that I've ever, I don't know what it sounds like. But anyway, then this tip came in for like a rock. And so that's what we're going to do today. And by the way, if the video is blurred out, it's because YouTube forces me to. I never know till after I upload a new artist whether they're going to be all copyright-ish against it. If so, I put the full version on my Patreon. Sometimes I make it free. Sometimes I make it affordable. Sometimes you got to be a member. You just never know, okay? But the point is, hopefully this is just as is. So let's react to this Bob Seger. I don't know if I'm going to type or talk. I'll try not to sing though, because that's what annoys you guys the most, is when I hum to a song I don't know yet. But that's just how I learn. I have to be in the music. Here we go. Nice guitar. Sounds like country, kind of.
Stood there boldly, sweating in the sun. Felt like a million, felt like number one. The height of summer, I'd never felt that strong. Like a rock. I was 18, didn't have a care, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. But I was leaning, solid everywhere,
Like a rock. Very predictable.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firmly to what I felt was right.
Like a rock.
Like a rock. I was strong as I could be. Like a rock. Nothing ever got to me. Like a rock. I was something to see. Like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams. 20 years now, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know. I sit and I wonder sometimes where they've gone. And sometimes late at night, oh, when I'm bathed in the firelight, the moon comes calling a ghostly way, and I recall like a rock,
Okay, so I liked it. It was like a very solid. I decided it was not pop rocks, and it's more like rock, the genre rock, but a ballad within the genre. Oh my God, one of my Yoshis fell down. Don't fall down again. Okay, he's back where he belongs on the Yoshi perch. There's Barbie and Purple Yoshi. Maybe Purple Yoshi should go here so you see him more. He's hanging out with Barbie. Barbie's pretty cool. It's the marriage Barbie. You got to manifest, you know. I've had this since I was a child, but you got to keep the wedding. Maybe one day I'll remarry. Got to keep hope. Anyway, like a rock. I like it. It was like a solid rock ballad. I could see that being inspirational. In the beginning, I typed something like it sounded kind of ish like country, but not country, you know. But he had kind of like rasp in his voice.
Unencumbered by the
And a lot of vocal fry there on his bridge high section, but that adds to the dramaticism. And I love drama in music. There's like a passion behind his singing. He's not like a boring singer. He believes what he's singing here. I wasn't really paying attention to the stupid music video because it wasn't necessarily fitting anything to do with the song. So I just was like, okay, random images. But yeah, he seems like he sings appropriately for what he's doing. It's not like the prettiest voice in the world, but it's dramatic. Like it fits intention of what he's saying. And I could see this being very inspirational.
20 years.
I liked his guitar solos. There was like good piano in the background, good bass, drum, solid, like, you know, the drum beats kind of just, it's a slower tempo. So it's just kind of like, like a rock. It's very catchy. Da-na-na-na-na-na, like a rock. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Ooh, like a rock. That's the harmony I would sing at the end there. I rate it solid, like rock ballad. I don't know. I like it. I was never into like rock ballads, I think. Yeah, I can't really name one rock ballad that I'm like, oh yeah, that song is my favorite song. I like the Beatles slow songs, but those are kind of like storytelling, you know? The Fool on the Hill. The fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. See, that's like a very like interesting melody over like minor chords. Day after day, major chord. Alone in the hill. But the chorus is fool on the hill, minor mode. Why am I talking about that? Because it's just like a rock. It's a very simple pattern, like a rock. But it's likable and probably inspired people to be happy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. One of my Patreon members who he got really upset because I was singing over a blues song, the Pity the Fool with Susan Tedeschi, and he's like, it was so disrespectful, da da da. And I'm like, I was just trying to like improvise over it. I don't know, it was alive. And you know how I was like, I don't really necessarily like the blues. So what entertained me through the blues was by singing my own interpretations over blues, which is what you're supposed to do to blues. You're supposed to like come up with your own improvisational add-ons to it. And that's honestly how I learn. Like if I was gonna like improvise over like a rock, let's see what key it is. A flat minor. I bet it's gonna be a 4-chord. Yeah, it was. Da, 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 da. And it was like maybe it was the minor 6 after that. The D flat major. Like a rock. Anyway, I would just improvise over it to learn it. Anyway, that's what I do. So it's not a disrespect thing. It's like a musical, like my brain is interpreting it and taking it in and trying to like, and I only learn by like doing. I can't just like read something and memorize it. And I can't just like, I have to actually like play it and sing it and then it goes into my body. That's why I hum, by the way, because it's how I like internalize the melody in my mind forever. Just to understand my brain. Okay. I'm very respectful of musicians. I am a musician. I have the utmost respect for all musicians. I would never mean to disrespect, but whatever. That's not my issue. That's his issue. So I was like, this is my perspective. If you still feel that's disrespectful, that's your projection. But anyway, this is great. I guess I'd like to see if he has faster rock or whether all his stuff is kind of like slow, inspirational rock. Okay, catch me on the next video. Bye.